So we continue from here, on your back, knees are bent. I will be using the timer. You're going to hear a bell. We'll do each one for 1 minute. You'll hear the bell, and I'll change. As you get more familiar with the sequence, it will get easier. It will get more familiar. And so if you are lying down to start with me as we warmed up, sit up just for a moment so we can tune into the kriya. Sit up, legs crossed, rubbing your palms, and 3 times at the Adi Mantra, just building our portal, our way into great guidance. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Beauty. And we will meet lying down. So 2 blocks at the end of your mat. Unfold a long blanket. You have padding under your spine. And we press start. So no music, just this simple timer. You'll hear the bing. So starting out with your right foot flat. Your hands steady by your sides. The left foot rises to 60 degrees. Exhale, set it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. In and out. Now, if your hamstring is tight, if your hip flexor is tight, you can put a bend in your knee as you need to and reach out. Exhale, inhale. You're working eventually towards a straight leg, lifting up, setting down. Inhale, exhale. On your exhalation, release some of the grip from your shoulders or your hands. You may stand clearly in your right foot to help the other foot. And on the inhale, just lifting it up and setting it down. You're out to 60 degrees. And change. Left foot down, right foot, 60 degrees out. So you're halfway between wide out to the side and straight up to the middle. It's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit unfamiliar. And we want to get into that unfamiliar place, because this is building a little bit of momentum and freedom, strength and circulation through the pelvis. And we're trying to move into some newer areas of the pelvis to really create movement where it has been still. Inhale up, exhale down. Right foot flat, and then just draw the left knee into your chest, pausing a moment, shake out your foot. Your right hand goes onto your right thigh and press it away. You may stay holding the left knee, or slide your hand up to hold your ankle or your outer foot, coming to half happy baby. Your left knee coming down outside the rib, press your right knee away. So opening through the pelvis, just for a moment. I have changed this kriya, not the order of movements, but I've added these moments of pause, of asana postures between them. Now take your left hand inside your left leg, straighten and press into your hand. Right leg goes straight out, right hand overhead. Flexing both feet. Feel the asymmetry in your pelvis. Let the right hip open. Let the left hip crease. Reach into your right hand, reach into your right foot. Press the left thigh. And then change. Left foot to the floor. Right hand holds your right shin. Bring it close. Left hand on your left thigh. Press it away. So this asymmetry in the pelvis is what we're looking for a moment. And then holding your right hand holds the right ankle or the outer foot. Draw your right knee down. Press your left thigh away. Go where you can go and give it time. Come back to it each day. And this set will make incredible change in your stride, in your momentum, in the way you move from one place to another. Straighten out your right leg as you can. Right hand inside the thigh, press into your hand. Let the left leg go long, press into the left heel, and the left hand overhead. And let the left side body get very long. Left heel, left hip, left shoulder, left hand. And press your right thigh into your right hand. And bring it back in. So now you'll put both legs over the blocks, hands to the sides, nice and steady. Left foot comes to that 60 degrees, set it down. Right foot goes straight up. Inhale the left foot wide, exhale down. Inhale right foot up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out. Use your nose, close your eyes. Again, bend your knees if you need to. This is available to all of us. Make it modified if you need to, so I can put my feet on the blocks and just lift my knees. Now change the other side. Left leg straight up, right leg out 60 degrees. Inhale up, exhale down, in, up, and down. Left leg is going straight up and down, right leg is out to 60 degrees. In, X, in, X. It really is a great sequence to do day after day. Each day will make a little more strength. It will also make more circulation and more freedom in the hips and the pelvis than you realized. Give it a try. It might feel really tight and foreign when you start out. Rest as you need to. And again, I'll put another asana posture after this to help us rest, to help it open. Shake out the feet. Bend the knees. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and straighten your leg. And press into your leg. Let the left leg go straight. You can rest it on the block if you choose. And press. If you can reach your right foot, you're welcome to reach up. Exhaling to lift your head. Inhaling to lie back. So that you're opening through the back of the leg and the front of the left thigh, changing sides. Right leg goes long. Interlace your fingers. Press into the back of the thigh. Maybe that's where you work. Or you have your hands on either side folding up. Inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale open. Exhale fold. One more. And set them both down. Perfect. So we have more length through the backs of the legs and more freedom as a result through the front. Lift your hips, put your palms down. Let your legs be drawn together. Inhale up, exhale down. Heels to tap the blocks. Exhale, inhale. Now if that's too much on your low back in any way, you bend your knees, you tap your toes to the block, or just bring your feet towards the floor. Let your feet rest, turn your palms open, and feel the heat and the work of your hips. Let your belly be soft. Feel the crease of your hips. Draw your knees into your chest. We're going to roll up for a moment and build a supported pigeon. So fold your blanket twice, please. From the top back, and set it right in the middle or just a third of the way forward. That way you can step your left foot forward and bring your seat down onto that blanket. If it doesn't reach you, you may add a block or double that blanket over and support your left hip so that there's an opening in the right side. Take your blocks to either side, hands out wide, top of the back foot is down. If you need to, your blocks are forward and a little bit lower. And we simply pause, opening the right side. Right side opens wide. Left hip creases deeply. Walk your hands forward, find your forearms, put your palms together for 3. For 2. To change your sides, setting back. Find your dog, step your right foot up. A blanket comes underneath your right outer hip, or you can double it up, folding it deeply, starting out with your hands on the blocks. So the back foot goes flat down. The back leg is strong. It's lifting you up out of your pelvis. The left side is open. The chest is broad. Start there. Find some height. And then walk your fingertips forward, your elbows to the floor. Again, little at a time, day at a time. You can always rest your elbows on the forearms, on the blocks if your floor feels too far. One more breath. And then uncoil. Pressing into your hands, tuck your back toes, find your dog for a moment, pedal it out, and use your dog as a chance to unfold your blanket twice again. 1, 2. Perfect. Come to lie down. Knees are bent, feet flat, set a block between your thighs. Hands go wide. Holding the block. On your exhale, let your knees fall to the left. That's your breath out. On your inhale, you rise back up. It can be very small or very large. On your exhale, fall right. 2, 3, 4. In and up. 2, 3, 4. Out left. 2, 3, 4. In the center. Out the right. In the center. This time the knees will fall to the left, and we'll pause a moment, letting your knees drop down, letting your heels rise, turning your navel to the right and holding the block on the exhale. Let your breath be smooth and long. And change sides. And the right. Knees falling, heels rising. On the exhale, turn your navel to the left. Only going as far as serves your body. If you go too far and the low back feels tightened, come back up a wee bit, find center. And put your feet flat. Roll up, set your blocks aside. And we start out here with the thumbs up, the hands out, the toes up. And we're not quite upright. We're a little bit back. The navel and the heart are in line with the head. Inhale as you go back. Exhale to rise up tall. Inhale, go back. Exhale, up tall. Inhale, back. Bend your knees if you need to. Now when you come up, you're going to sweep your left hand back and follow your thumb. Bring it up forward. Inhale. Exhale, sweep up, turn back. exhaling, inhaling back, exhaling up, turning your navel, turning your chest. Inhale, open. And again, day after day you will get stronger and you will be able to move through your body, keeping your legs nice and straight. If you need to, you bend your knees. You hold your knees to help you get up. You turn as you can. So if I couldn't get up, I would hold my shins. They would rock me up. I would take one hand back. I would hold my shins. I would rock my way up. I would take my hand back. Last time, lie back and let it go. Turn your palms open and feel around the navel. Feel around the navel. So all that strength, all that heat, that clarity, will find Ardha Navasana now. And set your kitten aside and start from here. So knees bend. Again, you can simply hold behind your behind your knees, but we're going to sink down and rise up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, or maybe you don't use your hands. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing. For 3, for 2, for 1. And set it down. Feel the body. Let it go. Soften the work of the pelvis. You can smooth out the surface of your body. You'll feel now from the navel, through the hips, through the pelvis, and into the thighs. To prepare to go any further, we need a little more length through the back body. So you can bend your knees. Roll your hips up. A little bit of a modified shoulder stand as you can. And just drop your toes overhead as you can. You'll feel it stretch the back of your spine. You can go one toe at a time. One toe at a time. Softening your shoulders, lengthening the back body, so that when we roll back up, this is Luca. We have a new kitten. We have 2 actually. Arise tall. So now the legs go long, the hands overhead, and we find our full Navasana. Again, repeat what you just did. You may have bent knees. You may help yourself by holding the backs of your thighs. Or you're reaching all the way up through the toes, bringing them higher. One more. And lie back. Long and strong. Flex your feet. Reach into your heels. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms away from the crown of your head. Reach into your feet. Open your abdomen. A little wag of the tail. Open the belly. And from there, you'll roll right over onto your belly. Your hips and your chest are supported by the blanket. Take your right hand out wide, flat to the floor. Roll onto your right ribs, your right hip. And drop the right side of your head to the floor. The left knee up to the ceiling, and then set the left foot behind your thigh. Bring your left fingertips just in line with your heart. And on the exhalation, soften your spine and your chest wherever it feels stuck or reluctant. So we're moving the energy all the way through the legs, through the pelvis, through the navel. Roll your belly down, through the side body. Put your left hand out, right fingertips down. Drop the left side of your head. Bend your right knee high. Put your right foot back. Feel where it's caught and soften there. Bring it back into the middle, belly down. Now let your arms go out long. So tucking my left toes under, my left fingertips out long, my right hand goes back to catch my inner heel. If not, I'm simply here. Holding my heel, I press my heel up, half bow, and fold down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, down. So your knee comes off the floor, the chest opens. The left side body is very long. One more time on the right. And then setting down. Right fingertips forward. Right toes tucked under. Left hand goes back. And maybe you simply reach your heel up and you fold down. Inhale, lift your heel. Exhale, fold down. Or you're holding your outer ankle, lifting into the heel, and exhale, folding down. Rising tall, and exhaling down. For 3. And for 2. And for 1. And set it down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly, hands and knees. A wag of the tail, a tuck of the chin, a spread of the back, toes together, hands out long, slowly make your way to child. Respect your back. Anytime those half bows are too much, don't bind to your ankle. Just reach back and lightly flex the foot, lift your knee off the floor, and over time, the back will open. Be safe and sound. If there's any tension in your back later in the day, go slowly. No force here. No force. Rise to hands and knees. And set yourself into a wide seat. So 2 toes up. Fingertips to the floor. Folding forward. And inhale up. Exhale. Now yours might be so beautifully small. Exhaling forward, inhaling up. Or yours may get bigger, but close your eyes. Inhale up. Exhale down. That you're rinsing through the back line of your legs, all the way into the spaces between your toes. Rise up tall. So in 3 moves, we'll put everything together. In essence, everything we've done has been a preparation. Draw your knees to your chest. Here's your exhale. Lift your hands up and your feet up to reach towards the ceiling, and then widen out. That's your inhale. Exhale, you bring it together and down. Inhale, up and open. X and in, and X and in. And set it down. Now feet to the floor. Lift your hips, put your palms down under your seat. Let your legs go out. Inhale the feet up. Inhale the feet wide. Exhale together. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. Inhale, open. Exhale together. Exhale, down long. Inhale up. Inhale, wide. Exhale together. Exhale, bend. In up. In wide. X together. X down. In up. In wide. X together. X bend. In up. In wide. X together. X down. In up. In wide. X together. X bend. In up. In wide. X together. X down. In up. In wide. X together. X bend. In up. In wide. X together. X down. Try it. In, out, bend, in, out, down, in, out, in, out, in, up, in wide, X together, X bend, in up, in wide, X together, X down, in, X, in, X, and set it down. Free your hands, palms open, legs long. Just take one moment right here. We've moved through the feet, through the legs, the pelvis, the belly, the ribs, the sides. Turned it all on. And keep it with you. Stay graceful, stay quiet. Knees to the chest. Roll yourself up. Add a block beneath your seat. Last movement, last minute and a half. Sitting up tall, legs crossed. Hands 60 degrees. Inhale, inhale. Hands almost to touch. Out. In, out, in. One minute right here, so steady. Out, in, out. Eyes closed. Go. And bring it down. And let your hands rest on your thighs and be so still. Feeling through the legs, the seat, the navel, the heart, the chest, the hands, the head. Sitting so still. Stay still, or stay and allow the next video in the playlist to continue, and we'll do a simple breath series to finish. But there's no hurry here. Stay still or lie back for 2 minutes. I'll see you there. Satnam.